꿈에 털어내보길 바라 나를 한번 믿어볼래 너는 어떤 꿈을 헤매는지 나 오늘 다정한 꿈을 내게 줄게 항상 내 곁에서 바라봐줄게 나 내게 그날이 된다면 그런 꿈을 꾸다 잠들래 넌 괜찮을 거라 말할게
저희 제품은 배틀로프의 단점을 보완한 제품 좀 더 간편하고 쉽게 이 고강도 트레이닝을 할 수 있는 방법이 무엇이 있을까 하고 이 저희 지로프를 개발하게 되었죠.
와, 그러면 배틀로프의 그 엑기스만 딱 뽑아가지고 이거를 개발한 거네요.
네, 맞습니다.
야,
Battle ropes, the secret training of the world's strongest America's Olympic athletes. The legendary ultimate full-body high-intensity workout. But wait, too much space needed, too heavy, and way too noisy. Let's bring those downsides down and level up the workout effect. Introducing ZSUPS Zero. Light, small, compact, and you can enjoy it anytime, anywhere. A 3-in-1 training tool that builds muscle, stamina, and endurance all at once. It delivers workout effects that surpass battle ropes. Trusted quality, made in Korea. Shh, stronger, smaller, and quieter.
gonna stop the
Really nice.
Yeah. Oh.
Introducing Korean broadcast content that you won't be able to stop watching. For weary modern souls, Dr. Romantic, the quirky genius doctor of Doldam Hospital, prescribes heartwarming tales of humanity. A couple together for 7 years sees their rose-tinted glasses shatter. Can they keep their relationship alive? Discover the raw stories of youth, work, and love. Beyond what social media can show, experience the vibrant Korea through its hidden gems. Mama, the ultimate K-pop festival for global fans. Find your star in a feast of trendy music and electrifying performances. rejoicing together.
Knock knock! The magical door to the world of K-animation is swinging wide open. Meet your instant new BFF, the adorable Catch. Tina Ping will have you hooked from the very first glance. Need a hand? Our Robocar Pony Rescue team is always zooming in to save the day. How about tagging along on Ping Fong and Pal's super exciting quest to reclaim their lost magic? With the mysterious life forms Cabion by your side, you can become a Cabion master and save humanity like a total hero. Protecting children's innocence while igniting their boundless imaginations. That's the magic of Korean animation. K-animation, the ultimate bestie for kids worldwide.
A special prosecutor's team here has concluded that former President Yoon Suk Yeol's martial law declaration on December 3rd last year was in fact an act of insurrection. The team also confirmed that Yoon had been preparing for the move for about a year in advance, since October 2023. President Lee Jae-myung sat down for talks with his Laotian counterpart in Seoul. The two leaders are expected to have discussed cooperation on a wide range of issues, including trade and supply chains, as well as ways to coordinate combating transnational crimes such as online scams. At least 16 people have been killed following a shooting on Australia's Bondi Beach, which police say targeted the Jewish community. Meanwhile, a separate shooting also took place at Brown University in the United States, with the authorities saying a person of interest had been detained. Hello and thanks for joining us on Arirang News. We begin today with the latest on the investigations into former South Korean President Yoon Suk Yeol. This morning, a special prosecutor's team concluded that the former president's martial law declaration on December 3rd last year was in fact an insurrection, and that he had been preparing the move for about a year in advance, since October 2023. Launched on June 18, Special Prosecutor Cho Eun-suk's team indicted Yoon and 23 others for their alleged roles in the incident on insurrection charges, with additional allegations of acts harming the national and military interests, including provoking North Korea through drone operations. Special probe investigators pushed back the timeline of Yoon's martial law planning to before October 2023 and as early as July to August 2022, just a couple of months after Yoon became president. Meanwhile, President Lee Jae-myung is set to host Laotian President Thongloun Sisoulith, who's on a two-day official visit to South Korea. The leaders are expected to discuss ways to coordinate combating transnational crimes, such as online scams and cooperation in trade and supply chains. Following the talks, the two countries will sign law enforcement and extradition treaties and renew an MOU related to the employment permit system here. This year, Korea and Laos celebrate 30 years of restored diplomatic relations. On Sunday, First Lady Kim Hae-kyung and her Laotian counterpart Nali Sisuli visited Chogesa Temple in Seoul. A mass shooting in Australia targeting the Jewish community killed at least 16 people, including a 10-year-old child, on the first day of the Jewish holiday, Hanukkah. Our Park Junan has the latest.
Multiple shots were fired at Australia's Bondi Beach on Sunday, where hundreds of people from the Jewish community were gathered for the start of the 8-day Hanukkah festival. The authorities said the shooting claimed at least 16 people's lives and injured more than 40 others. The victims' ages ranged from 10 to 87 years old. Police identified the shooters as a father and son, with the father having 6 firearms licensed to him. The 50-year-old father was shot dead by police at the scene, while his 24-year-old son was quickly wounded and is now hospitalized. Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese labeled the attack as an apparent act of anti-Semitism and terrorism.
Today, all Australians wrap our arms around them and say we stand with you. We will do whatever is necessary to stamp out anti-Semitism. It is a scourge and we will eradicate it together.
Global leaders from the US, UK, France, and many other countries raised concerns and condemned the horrible incident. Shocked by the tragic attack at Bondi Beach, European Union Commission President Ursula von der Leyen said, quote, "I send my heartfelt condolences to the families and loved ones of the victims. Europe stands with Australia and Jewish communities everywhere. We are united against violence, anti-Semitism, and hatred." The tragedy marks Australia's worst shooting in 29 years in a country well known for imposing strict gun laws. Following the attack, major cities around the world, including New York, Berlin, and London, stepped up security around Hanukkah events. 박준환, Arirang News.
Over in the United States, at least 2 people are dead and 9 others wounded in a shooting at Brown University on Saturday. A person of interest has been detained. Our Lee Seung-jae has more.
A person of interest has been detained after 2 people were killed and 9 others wounded in a shooting at Brown University in Providence, Rhode Island. Authorities say the shooting occurred around 4 p.m. on Saturday outside the Baruch and Holly building, which houses the university's School of Engineering and Physics. Final exams were underway inside the building at the time of the attack. Police said the suspect fled the scene on foot, but have not yet determined how they entered the facility. At a press conference on Sunday morning, Providence Mayor Brett Smiley confirmed that the police had detained a person of interest. Authorities say the suspect has been identified as 24-year-old Benjamin Erickson of Wisconsin. The city's fire department chief Derek Silva said both victims died at the scene. 8 of the wounded were taken to Rhode Island Hospital for treatment. Police said parts of the campus remain closed as active crime scenes, but the shelter-in-place advisory for the entire campus was lifted early on Sunday. U.S. President Donald Trump issued condolences on Sunday over the Brown University shooting, as well as over the deadly attack at Sydney's Bondi Beach, described by authorities as targeted anti-Semitic assault and an attack in Syria that resulted in the deaths of 3 Americans.
And before we begin, however, I want to just pay my respects to the people. Unfortunately, 2 are no longer with us. Brown University, 9 injured, and 2 are looking down on us right now from heaven. And likewise in Australia, as you know, that was a terrible attack, 11 dead.
On Sunday, Brown University students gathered to mourn and reflect on the deadly shooting.
Yeah, I mean, I think absolutely this is a huge wake-up call for everybody that, has been affected and just everybody in the country in general. I think gun violence is a huge issue, and this is truly so tragic that we're seeing these events happen over and over again.
The investigation into the Brown University shooting is ongoing, and the school's officials are urging its students and faculty to remain vigilant. Lee Seung-jae, Arirang News.
South Korean lawmakers are criticizing Coupang founder Kim Bum-seok for planning not to attend a parliamentary hearing this week over the company's massive data breach. The lawmakers say the company is trying to avoid responsibility. According to members of the National Assembly's Science, ICT, Broadcasting and Communications Committee on Sunday, Kim submitted a statement explaining his absence from the hearing scheduled for Wednesday. The founder said he will not attend the hearing due to official business commitments. Former CEOs of Coupang's Korean unit, Park Tae-jun and Kang Han-seung, also notified lawmakers that they will not appear. Late last month, Coupang revealed that the personal data of over 33 million customers have been compromised, including names, phone numbers, email addresses, and delivery information. Seoul is currently planning to transform the iconic Namsan mountain into a global attraction for visitors from around the world. The plans include building a 5-minute aerial gondola ride to the summit and an observatory tower to address issues with the existing cable cars and improve convenience for tourists. Our Chae Yoon has more.
The globally popular animated movie K-pop Demon Hunters features Namsan Mountain, a famous landmark in Seoul. Riding the wave of the movie's craze, people from around the world have been visiting the site, but its limited accessibility and long waits for the cable car have been the cause of frequent complaints. This is because a single company has held the exclusive rights to operate just 2 48-passenger cable cars. This has become such a serious issue that even the government has stepped in to criticize it.
Despite the surge in tourists driven by the popularity of the movie, complaints about the quality of the Namsan cable car service continue. The root of the problem lies in a preferential business license granted in 1961 that has remained in place for more than 60 years.
To solve the problem, the Seoul metropolitan government is moving forward with a new gondola system. Using 25 10-passenger cabins capable of transporting more than 2,000 people per hour. With this system, wheelchair users and parents with strollers will be able to travel from Myeongdong Station to the top of Namsan Mountain in just 5 minutes. The city aims to complete the project by 2027, but the outcome of a first court ruling on December 19th, which was filed by the company holding the monopoly, remains a key issue.
If we win, construction starts right away. And even if we lose, a decree revision will still allow the gondola project. So I urge the government to proceed with the revision.
Along with this, a 360-degree observatory will be built at the summit of Namsan Mountain, allowing visitors to look out over the city in every direction. The city plans to revitalize Namsan Mountain into a world-class landmark that goes beyond just representing Seoul. 차윤경, Arirang News.
A rare collection of ancient Buddhist relics, some unseen for over 1,000 years, are on display at a new exhibition in the city of Chuncheon. It reveals the serene beauty and spiritual depth of Korea's Buddhist heritage and documents the Buddha's process of attaining enlightenment. Our Ian-jin has the details.
The journey of Buddha's enlightenment. A gentle resonance of a temple gong signals the beginning. There are 2 ritual water bottles from the unified Silla period which were excavated in Samcheok. They symbolize the washing away of suffering with pure water. As visitors walk along appreciating Buddhist ritual objects that purify the spirit, they are greeted by a Buddha who has attained enlightenment. This gilt bronze Buddha statue lay underground for over 1,000 years before being unearthed, and now sits to meet the world. In front of the halo that represents sacred light, the Buddha's serene smile draws attention. It is a 9th century Buddha statue that was excavated in 2015 at the site of the Seonrimwon Temple in Yangyang, and it took 5 full years just to restore it. A video showing the fully restored form of the statue has been recreated using AI technology and is also being screened in the exhibition hall. And this gilt bronze seated Buddha statue, excavated from Mount Coupang in 1930, displays a compassionate and mystical presence amid its splendor.
Bodhisattvas are guides for followers so that they don't give up and continue on their path. To feel the mystical power of such bodhisattvas, their magnificent appearance is essential, and this statue reflects that very well.
Symbolizing the final part of the enlightenment journey is a seated statue with Buddha's chest open and legs firmly crossed, as it radiates unbroken tranquility. The hand gesture with the thumb and index finger touching represents the moment just before entering deep meditation, when the wisdom to see through all things is about to arise. It symbolizes the very fruition of enlightenment.
We hope that as you look at these works, you take time to reflect on the suffering you're facing in life and what must be realized. Ultimately, we hope you experience peace of mind, and emotional stability.
This special exhibition of Buddhist art that will take you on a journey to finding enlightenment opened at the Chuncheon National Museum on November 25th and will remain open until the end of 2028. Yoon-jin, Arirang News.
This is the world now, bringing you everything you need to know from around the globe. In Berlin, Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky has signaled a major diplomatic shift as Ukraine and the United States held talks aimed at ending the war with Russia. Zelensky said Ukraine is ready to drop its bid to join NATO in exchange for Western security guarantees on Sunday, but rejected U.S. proposals to give up Ukrainian territory. Zelensky met with U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff and Presidential Advisor Jared Kushner alongside German Chancellor Friedrich Merz. The Ukrainian leader said any security guarantees must be legally binding and approved by the U.S. Congress, calling the NATO concession a compromise to prevent further Russian aggression. Russia has demanded that Ukraine abandons its NATO ambitions as part of any peace deal. In the United States, one of the top contenders for the Federal Reserve Chair, Kevin Hassett, has pushed back against concerns over political pressure on the Fed. Hassett said on Sunday that if he becomes chair, President Donald Trump would carry, quote, no weight in the Fed's interest rate decisions. Hassett added the Federal Open Market Committee sets rates by vote, not the president, stressing that the Fed operates independently. Trump has said his pick to replace Fed Chair Jerome Powell, whose term ends in May, is down to the two Kevins, Kevin Hassett and former Fed Governor Kevin Warsh. In India, a tour appearance in Kolkata by football star Lionel Messi ended in crowd chaos. Fans at Salt Lake Stadium on Saturday ripped up seats, threw objects, and entered the field after Messi stayed for about 20 minutes at the ticketed event, far shorter than what many fans had expected. Videos showed supporters climbing fences and hurling debris as security struggled to regain control. Police later detained the event's chief organizer, and West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee apologized to Messi and ordered an investigation into crowd management. Officials pledged refunds for ticket holders. Jobs website Glassdoor has named the term, quote, fatigue as its word of the year for 2025. It cited widespread exhaustion across the workforce. The platform recorded a 41% surge in mentions as workers flagged politics, economic uncertainty, stagflation, and AI disruption as major stress drivers. Chu Ji-hyun, Arirang News.
As a blast of cold air moved in from the northwest, most regions saw morning temperatures below freezing. But the chill will not last all day. Temperatures will rebound this afternoon to above the seasonal average, and morning lows will return to above freezing by Tuesday. But please watch out for icy patches on roads and sidewalks. And this afternoon, Seoul gets up to 6 degrees Celsius. Daegu, Gyeongju both make it to 9 degrees, and more clouds will be rolling in this afternoon, and air quality will be decent nationwide. Now, this week looks milder than usual with no severe cold expected, and this is actually causing headaches to winter-related events held across the country as we're having a warmer winter than expected so far. But take care and stay safe out on the roads.
That's all we have for today's noon edition of Arirang News. Thank you for watching. We'll be back at 5 p.m. Korea time. Stay tuned.
set the facts straight. Get Korea right.
안녕하세요. 저는 인도네시아에서 온 방과 회원 무티아라 하이라니입니다. 반갑습니다. 인도네시아에 왔을 때 한국 드라마를 즐겨봤어요. 그러다가 한국에 와서 대학을 다니게 됐어요. 한국 사극 드라마도 즐겨봤어요. 왕과 왕비가 살고 그리고 신하들이 회의를 하고 그리고 궁녀들이 일하는 그런 궁궐에 관심이 생겼어요. 제가 제일 좋아하는 궁은 경복궁입니다. 그런데 AI한테 경복궁 그림을 보여달라고 했더니 엉뚱한 그림을 보였다는 제보가 있었어요. 예를 들면 궁 앞에 강이 있고 나룻배가 있다든지 산 꼭대기에 있다든지 이런 오해들. 제가 직접 경복궁을 소개해드릴게요. 같이 갈까요? 경복궁은 대한민국 역사와 문화의 중심지로 여겨져요. 조선시대 왕실의 위엄과 격식을 제대로 알 수 있는 곳이거든요. 또 경복궁은 외국인 관광객이 많이 방문하는 서울의 랜드마크 중 하나입니다. 제가 경복궁을 사랑하는 이유 이제 아시겠죠? 한국에 대한 잘못된 정보를 바로 찾는 일, 여러분도 함께 해주세요.
Curious about what's special about K content?
In recent years, Korean cultural content has taken the world by storm.
So, what's your favorite K content? Movies, dramas, music, exhibitions?
Are you ready to take your pick?
Starting with globally acclaimed K-movies. It's no longer rare for Korean movies to receive awards at international film festivals. And we can't talk enough about the K-drama sensation.
It's not surprising that drama filming sites go on to become major tourist attractions.
When we are on the topic of K-pop, we can't leave out idol groups. They are the driving force of K-pop.
K-pop idol group members do not only have exceptional singing and dancing skills, but they have the looks too. I'm a huge fan.
I really like Korean underground music. These days, talented K-indie bands are recognized overseas as well.
Oh, and Korea also has a lot of music festivals. You can meet musicians of all genres at these events.
Exhibitions happen in Korea all year round.
I also enjoy going to the theatre. There's no shortage of musicals, plays, and performances to choose from. So keep an eye on the theatre scene.
Then there is K-design, blending traditional and modern elements.
K-fashion, leading trends.
K-beauty, which takes beauty to the next level.
K-content, receiving praise the world over. Watch it, experience it, and enjoy it.
Diplomats' Archives, Hidden Stories.